Welcome to my channel where we explore fascinating topics ranging from ancient wisdom to modern theories, all with the aim of sparking curiosity and contemplation. Before we dive into today's content, I want to emphasize that the information presented in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. While we strive to provide accurate and well-researched insights, it is important to remember that the topics discussed here are often speculative and based on theories that may not be universally accepted. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed in this video are my personal insight and do not necessarily reflect the views of any organizations mentioned or affiliated with this channel. We encourage viewers to conduct their own research and exercise critical thinking when engaging with the content presented here. Additionally, any references to religious or philosophical texts, such as the Upanishads, Puranas, or Vedas, are intended to explore themes and concepts within these texts and should not be interpreted as definitive interpretations of or endorsements of any specific religious beliefs. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery. Now, let's dive into today's topic with an open mind and a spirit of curiosity. We all know Sanatana Dharma is not actually a religion. It's an advanced lifestyle our ancestors followed. While others were still living off the land, hunting and gathering food, we were exploring metals, fire, and water. Our ancient text, the Rig Veda, remains a testament to our knowledge. Even in times of darkness and ignorance, we had Takshashila, the first international university with a vast library. Our ancestors loved intellectual debates where the loser accepted the winner's knowledge. They were thinkers, artists, inventors, and scholars. If such an advanced society practiced rituals like idol worship, there must have been a reason lost over time. Although criticized, idol worship was discovered by our smart ancestors during the Indus Valley civilization. Today we will understand their advanced minds with the help of modern philosophy, psychology, and biology. Our physical body, particularly our brain, plays a crucial role in processing external information and shaping our perception of reality. When we encounter stimuli from the outside world, such as visual image of idol, our sensory organs transmit this information to our brain for processing. The brain then interprets this sensory input, integrating it with existing knowledge and beliefs to construct our perception of the world. This process involves various regions of the brain, including the visual cortex, responsible for processing visual information, and higher cognitive areas involved in memory, emotion, and decision making. As the brain processes this information, it can elicit emotional and physiological responses based on our past experiences and association. For example, when we see images of idols that are aesthetically pleasing or evoke positive emotions, our brain may release neurotransmitters such as dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, which are associated with the feelings of pleasures, happiness, and well-being. Conversely, if we encounter stimuli that are perceived as threatening or negative, our brain triggers stress responses releasing cortisol and adrenaline, which can induce feeling of anxiety or fear. Our minds operate in various states, each with its own distinct characteristics. And EEG is a tool that helps us observe and understand these states by measuring the electrical activity in our brains. Our mind has various levels, and one of them is the subconscious mind, which plays a key role in shaping the reality. The subconscious mind creates our reality by selectively interpreting and processing incoming sensory information based on our past experiences, beliefs, and expectations. It filters this information, deciding what is relevant or significant, often without our conscious awareness. This filtering process is influenced by various factors such as cultural influences, personal bias, and emotional conditioning. Additionally, the subconscious mind is highly susceptible to suggestion and repetition, meaning that consistent exposure to certain ideas or messages can internalize belief and shape our perception of reality. Furthermore, the subconscious mind is skilled at filling in gaps in our awareness, constructing coherent narratives to make sense of ambiguous or incomplete information. This can lead to phenomena like confirmation bias, where we only notice information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring contradictory evidences. To fully grasp the fact presented in this video about why idol worshipping is beneficial, it's important to approach it with an open mind. Being open-minded allows us to consider the evidence and arguments without bias or preconceived notions, enabling us to engage with the information in a meaningful way. By keeping an open mind, we can better understand the perspectives being shared and evaluate their validity based on the evidence provided. Worshipping idols holds a psychological advantage over worshipping without imagery due to how our subconscious mind operates and the nature of our inner world. Our subconscious mind, as elucidated by Freud, plays a significant role in shaping our beliefs and behaviors without conscious awareness. It thrives on clear and detailed information, as highlighted by Kahneman's insight on Cognition 2011, enabling us to construct a coherent understanding of our surroundings. When we engage with idols, which are tangible representation of divine entities, our mind can easily form attachment due to their intricate details and physical presence, aligning with Dennett's exploration of consciousness. These idols serve as vivid anchors for our inner virtual world, which operates by its own principle and laws. Just as we convert foreign currency into our own for practical use, our mind translates external stimuli into our inner reality, governed by its unique rules. When we pray to abstract entities, our minds struggle to grasp them, akin to imagining something vague or formless. However, idols provide clear and tangible focal point for our mind to engage with, enhancing our ability to form a meaningful connection, as processed by Taylor's research on social cognition 2011. Thus, worshipping idols offer a psychological advantage by providing detailed representation that facilitate deeper spiritual engagement and potentially expedite the manifestation of prayers. Repeatedly looking at and conversing with an idol over many years can deeply influence our personality and shape it to reflect that of the idol god's personality. This phenomenon can be attributed to the power of subconscious mind, conditioning, and psychological process. When we consistently focus our attention on an idol representing a deity, our subconscious mind begins to internalize its qualities and attributes. As we engage in conversation or prayers directed towards the idol, our thoughts and emotions become aligned with the characteristics associated with the deity. Over time, this repetitive exposure strengthens neural pathway in our brain related to those qualities, leading to a gradual transformation of our own personality. Additionally, the ritualistic nature of idol worship often involves emotional engagement and devotion, further reinforcing the psychological connection between the worshipper and the idol. As a result, individuals who regularly interact with idols may exhibit behavior, attitudes, and traits that mirrors those attributed to the deity represented by the idol. From a neuroscience perspective, the worship of idol can be understood in terms of how our brain processes sensory information and form attachment. Neuroscientific research has shown that our brains are wired to respond more strongly to visual stimuli, particularly those that are detailed and visually salient. When we encounter idols, which are often intricately crafted and visually striking representations of divine entities, our brains are more likely to perceive them as important and worthy of attention. This is because our brains prioritize processing visual information due to the evolutionary significance of visual perception for survival. Furthermore, research in social neuroscience has shown that religious rituals and practices including idol worship can activate neural circuits associated with the social bonding and affiliation. When individuals engage in religious rituals with others, such as worshipping idols in a community setting, their brains release oxytocin, a neurochemical associated with social bonding and trust. This neurobiological response can reinforce a feeling of connection and belonging within religious communities and contribute to the psychological benefits of idol worship. In summary, idol worship is a significant part of our cultural and spiritual tradition. Through modern science, we have learned how it influences our minds and personalities. By engaging with idols, we connect with our spirituality and can transform ourselves for the better. Understanding these rituals helps us appreciate our heritage and the wisdom they offer. Let's approach them with curiosity and openness, embracing the profound impact they have on our lives.